This video is going to cover the ad builder. So this applies just to the 11 by 17, and depending on the size of ad you picked, if it's a quarter page or half a page, it's going to give you the dimensions that you need. So the first choice that we have is we choose our background style. We can do just a plain colored background, or we can do a half a page or a half width background, which is just a background image. So we can get like a stock image of some sort if we want, and put that on the side, and then the other side can be just a background color. I found this one to be the easiest one to work with, because if you're getting images from their website, yeah, they're probably lower resolution, but in my experience, the print, it worked fine. It looked great. But if you're getting images from somebody, and you can't always rely on the what they're going to give you, and it may not work well to put it on the full width. But if you're using stock, like here, you can, depending on the image you're using, it's like you're highlighting this, but it looks nice to have it all cover the background, even though this is less important over here, what's behind the coupon. And then we have the coupon. The coupons always stay on the right side, so that way we don't conflict with the what's on the opposite side of the page. So we pick our background graphic, and then we now in this case, this background graphic is simply my entire finished ad, because I actually uploaded this from another source of one I'd already created in a different account. But we can do a large overlay graphic, which is just something that goes over here, primarily used for a solid color background. Our overlay text is what goes on the top and bottom here. We can choose some shading. You just got to play around with it to see, and ultimately, if you can't get this to do what you want, the best thing to do is just to use a designer, or have it done on Fiverr for $5, and just have a designer do it. This is, you can make some nice looking ads from this, but it isn't going to handle every possible scenario. So moving along, the coupon portion, you can have one large coupon or two small coupons, or in the case of a half a page ad, it also gives you the option of having one large, two small, or three coupons, which would basically be the one large coupon on top and then two below stacked together on a half a page. So just think of it as double this size. Okay, and then we can do our small coupon logo, which is what goes here. We can also choose a product photo if we want. That will go right there. Expiration date. And then, the headline, we can sub sandwiches and more, So it's going to update this in real time. This is not a perfect representation of what the coupon will look like. It's just supposed to give an idea to you, so and it's going to tell you the number of characters you have left, and you can play around with the colors, and and then the actual coupons, buy one, get one free, something like that. So after we finished designing our ad, we can go back to the mailing, and what we're going to want to do next, when we're all done uploading all the ads, or we've finished building the ads in the case of the 11 by 17, if we're going to build any of them from scratch, we can click to view the PDF, and that is what renders the entire file, the entire high resolution file that we can then upload to the printers. And we can do that for the outside and also for the inside, or in the case of the postcards, it'll be the front and the back. And one of the other things we want to do is, once we're ready to go to the post office, we want to do this archive feature. Archive the outside, archive the inside, or if it's the postcard, it'll say the front and the back. And what that will do is it will generate the high resolution PDF, and it will save it internally into the system, and it'll also generate thumbnails. So that way you have a an archive digital copy, in the system, just as a reference, and also just for archive purposes to know what you actually sent and what the exact file was that you uploaded to the printer. The other reason why it's handy is that once you've done this archive thing, you can click edit on the mailing, and as I mentioned in a previous video, you can send out an email to the advertisers notifying them that their ad got printed and it's at the post office. So you can send a personal note, and it will automatically, when you do this template here, it will automatically attach the advertiser's ad, their personal ad, and also the thumbnails of basically the proofs. And this was definitely important for a lot of advertisers that I worked with, because they loved seeing their own ad in the middle, or they like to see what it's going to look like, and it's just kind of an exciting thing for them. So that's the purpose of the archive feature.